Hey folks, today I'm visiting Hyperbaric, Vermont. This isn't about real estate, as Ernie knows, but this is about one very small piece of real estate, something we call a hyperbaric chamber. This is a little device that's used to elevate the pressure around the body and force oxygen into the body at pressure. Now, this concept or this technology has been around for a long time. The military started using it, and it's been used for years for people who got the bends when they were coming up rapidly from scuba diving. But did you know that this same technology, when used at slightly lower pressures, is able to help a host of other conditions, including chronic inflammation, persistent infection, and things like traumatic brain injury, Lyme disease, lung COVID? Very interesting concept. The problem for a lot of people is that where do you find this? Do you go to the hospital and get this sort of therapy? Can you afford it if you do? Well, Hyperbaric Vermont has made it their mission to try to make this technology more accessible to the general public. And I'd like to help get the word out about that because I know that this is something that can help ease the suffering of individuals, and we don't want the barrier of money or inaccessibility to get in the way. So we're gonna have a little conversation with Catherine Bloom, the Managing Director of Hyperbaric Vermont, and learn a little bit more about it. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Catherine Bloom. I'm the Managing Director of Hyperbaric Vermont, and I am here to basically share hyperbaric oxygen therapy with the world. It's an extraordinarily simple technology. We have these airtight chambers. We stick people in them, we give them oxygen to breathe, and we bring them up to 1.3 atmospheres of pressure. It doesn't feel like much of anything. You think it would feel like an elephant standing on your chest. Really what you get is a popping sensation in your ears, much like going up in a plane. And we treat a wide variety of conditions. This has been used around the world for decades. In the US, of course, the FDA has only approved it for 10 or 15 conditions. Our top 3 in Vermont are Lyme, long COVID, and TBI, but it can be used for non-healing diabetic wounds. It can be used for Alzheimer's. It can be used for Parkinson's, even what we think of as sort of neurodivergent issues. Kids who have autism respond very well to hyperbaric treatment, and a really wide range of folks. Our website is hyperbaricvermont.org. You would email us or give us a call, and then we would hook you up with one of our prescribing physicians who would do a standard intake session over the phone or via telehealth of one kind or another, so it's easy to do. And that would allow them to understand how severe your situation is, how many treatments you might need in order to address it. And then once all the paperwork was filled out, we would have you come in. Some people come in every day at the beginning, some people come in 3 times a week. Consistency, much like an exercise, is important. So you could do 20 minutes a day and have better effect than you an hour a week. Generally, we have someone about to come in actually who's been dealing with Lyme, and they're coming in 3 times a week to try to sort of front load addressing this. And then they'll find that over the course of 20, 30, 40 treatments, conditions will really start to improve in their system. Hyperbaric Vermont is a nonprofit, and that's because traditionally a single treatment in a hospital would cost you $300 or $400, and that's really outside the range of what most people can pay, and most of the conditions that we're treating are not covered by insurance. So we do a lot of fundraising to subsidize our care.
Well, on behalf of everybody out there, myself included, thank you for making this available and sharing this information with us. It's pretty spectacular and remarkable stuff.
I've been really moved and surprised and excited to share this with the world because of how many people can benefit from it.
And I know that it has a positive impact on aging, and I know you don't like to tell people, but you're 97 years old, right?
I'm 98 next week.
98 next week, and you're looking great.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks so much, Kat.
Sure.